Okay, so we're back in a tool set here and going to demonstrate the next piece. I'm going to go and bring over my blueprints, and we're going to make another copy of another NPC. We're going to select this gray cloak NPC and copy him, and there he is. So there's our gray cloak NPC. We're going to bring over his properties, and we're going to change his bump state to unbumpable. This guy's going to be kind of like a guard, so I'm just going to leave his faction at defender. So we're going to put that back right there, and we're going to keep him selected and move those blueprints out of the way right there, like so. All right, and now we're going to, we're not going to place him yet. We're going to have his blueprint selected and fire up the AI plugin, and we're going to edit him, and we're going to actually leave the rest of this alone, and we're going to enter in a waypoint route. So the objective with this gray cloak is going to be we want him to actually go out on patrol. We want him to go to particular locations. We want to enforce that he goes to these locations, and unlike Duncan, who is kind of wandering and milling about and randomly going, we want this guy to be like a true guard on patrol. So we have to create an actual route for him to take. So all we have to do is come up with a unique patrol route name. So it could be, it could be river route or something related to the area. But I'm just going to call this, for simplicity, patrol route 1. Simple as that. Then I'm going to choose the patrol style. Now, as you can see here, I have two choices. I have a circular patrol loop or a straight line back and forth. I'm going to, for this example, I'm going to choose a circular type. I'll explain what that is in a second. I'm going to set his roam range to 35 and finish. So you see here there's a note that says you've created a patrol type object. You'll need to create a series of waypoints in the area. The NPC will follow the waypoint set. Name of the waypoints must be called WP Patrol Route 1 for this to work as well. Don't forget to recompile your script before running. So OK and OK. So what that's telling me is if I look under my scripts, I'll see that it's created a couple of scripts here. One's called WN Patrol Route 1 and one's called WP Patrol Route 1. We'll need to make sure we do compile all scripts because these were created. And we'll go back to area, but we'll have to do what it was telling us to do. So we'll go over to blueprints and go to waypoints, Legends AI, and we'll see a patrol waypoint. So we're going to place a bunch of these down. We're going to start with one right next to Canna here. And one thing you got to be careful of is you got to make sure that when you're placing waypoints that you don't place them in areas where the NPCs can't go, because that kind of breaks things. So we're going to put one there. We're going to put one, kind of right here. I'm going to put one right here. Go down to the beach, to the shoreline here. One to the bridge, and then, one right here, like so. So I can see that I've laid these. I'm going to turn off that again. And I'm going to turn off the trees because sometimes I have a challenging time selecting waypoints when I have trees on. So I'm going to select the starting waypoint. So I'm going to select, this is where I'm going to want the number 1 to be, and choose number 2, and number 3, and number 4, and number 5. And all I'm doing is holding the shift key down as I select these, that, and that. Then I right click and select create waypoint set. I want to keep this WP underscore. You don't want to remove that, so you want to leave that. And all you enter here is the exact same name that you typed in the AI. So patrol route 1. It has to match. Click OK, and that's it. My patrol is ready to go. Grab my NPC, Gray Cloak, and place him. Place him right here. There we go. So the objective here is that the NPC is going to start here at this waypoint. He's going to walk around here, and going to walk all the way to this end waypoint. Now, if I left the type to straight line back and forth, what would happen when he gets here, he'd actually turn around and start heading back this way, and going backwards along the route. Because I chose circular, what's going to happen is once he gets to the end waypoint, here he's actually going to go back to waypoint 1 and keep going in a circular loop. So that's the difference between those two. So we're going to save this. Actually, don't forget to compile all scripts. And we're going to save this and go in game and take a look at it. And we'll see you in there in a second. Okay, we're back in game, and there's our gray cloak. So any moment now he'll start following his patrol route. There he goes. So and of course Duncan is still kind of wandering around, but as you can see, the gray cloak is quite determined to get to his locations. He's not going to stop unless you know, somebody tries to talk to him or combat ensues or whatever. But if he's left alone, he'll follow his patrol route and you know, look for creatures or anything like that that he may need to fight. And of course, when he gets to the last one around here, he'll go right over and start at the first one again. And that's the circular type route again. If this was set to the straight back and forth, he would actually be heading this way now. So there he goes, and you can see Adario is out here wandering around. He's got that 35-meter range now. He can wander outside the camp, but he's going to be fairly random. Duncan will be more than happy going between these 2 points there most of the time. And that's it. We're going to go back into the tool set now and show some more features. So we'll see you back there. So we're back in the tool set, and we're going to demonstrate another part of this whole patrol type setup, and we're going to do that by creating another waypoint group for that patrol route 1. So I'm going to go ahead and grab another patrol waypoint right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to create another route. This one is going to be a little different. We're going to make it go from here to here, across the bridge here, you know, around like so, like that. It can get pretty confusing with all the waypoints, but we'll start this guy with number 1, and that guy will be number 2, and this guy will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's our route, and we're going to create a waypoint set. This time, however, we're going to change this WP. We're going to change it to WN, like so, and that's really important. I'll tell you why in a minute. And we're going to type the exact same name as the patrol route from before, patrol route 1. That has to match as well. So there's that one. And what we've effectively done is we've created 2 patrol routes for our gray cloak. This patrol route here is the one that we've already seen, and he's going to follow that patrol route in the daytime. This other set, the ones that we changed to WN, these are the ones he's going to follow at night. So because he's set to circular, both patrol routes are designed in such a way that he can walk in a loop type configuration. Now, of course, since I made the other previous videos, I actually made some changes to the AI plugin itself, and I'm just going to get rid of our gray cloak here because I'm going to make a change. I'm going to select his blueprint and fire up the AI plugin and edit his blueprint. Now you'll see this checkbox that wasn't there before in previous videos. Actually, that's the beauty about being able to do this before I do the videos before I release the plugin, is if I notice something that I think should be a feature, I can add it in. So without this checked, you don't check this if you're going to have patrol routes and posts and things for daytime and nighttime, and they're going to be the same. However, if you do want your NPC to switch from a daytime route to a nighttime route, you're going to want to check that on. So because I do want this guy to have a different route at night, I'm going to turn this on. If I left this off and nighttime, or actually if I had this on and nighttime came along and I did not have a patrol route for nighttime setup, he would just stop and stand there at night and do nothing. So this is why we want why we want to have that feature. So because I have both daytime and a nighttime, I turn this on. If I only have a daytime type patrol route and I want him to follow that 24 hours a day, I just leave that off. So hit finish and replace my gray cloak because I've changed him. There we go. And that's it. We're going to save this. And oh, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to change the module time so that it's like 5 p.m. so that it won't take too long for him to switch between routes. So I'll do that and save it and run it, and we'll see you back in game.